All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to the daily update on my 1000 day challenge. This is day 90, so let's get things started. All right, so first and foremost, in terms of the balance right now, I'm actually up back to positive range finally. And right now you can see it's at 10,199. So it's been a really tough 90 days whereby my main trading setup is still doing relatively okay at around up at around 852, whereas my experimental setup is really doing really quite bad in that sense. It's at negative 653. So that is a risk that I've been trying to take. I've been thinking that is it worthwhile taking it, or I'll just put it purely in paper trade until it's been tradable for at least 2 to 3 months before I launch it into the main or experimental stage per se. So that's something I'm exploring over this weekend. I'll think through it. In the meantime, what I do have will be a very quick update in terms of the market. You'll notice that quite a lot of the market, especially for the US side of things, is actually turning bearish, potentially as a result of the closing in of the election coming in. There's a lot of uncertainty in that sense. So you can see that not only the gap down actually dropped down significantly in terms of these price action candles that you see. However, if we could potentially form a double bottom over here, I'll be looking to add, or ideally actually want it to fall over nearer towards the 200-day or 150-day simple moving average. That is where I definitely look to add more. So that is where I actually put to add. So in that sense, I'm a little bit more greedy, but that doesn't mean that I'll put like all in that kind of thing. Is at the end of the day, it's not an investment. I mean, it's not a trading opportunity to me. It's more like a long-term investment to me. Similarly for Nasdaq, there was a similar thing, although not as strong, and it's fallen in the first zone. So I would consider getting a little bit over here, and definitely more if you come closer towards the support or even towards here. Yeah, that'll be great. For ASHR, things is still consolidating here. I'll wait a little bit. China market does look a little bit stronger. In particular, you can see for KWEB actually doing very well. And in fact, if you look at the underlying stocks, a lot of tech stocks in China are doing quite well, like Tencent and Alibaba. All right, so for Bitcoin wise, interestingly, there was some sort of like closing into a potential bearish engulfing candlestick over here. It almost formed, but I didn't close with that. Still, potentially today we could still close below. If it does close below 13,000, then we will form in that sense a 2 days kind of bearish engulfing candlestick. So that will still be bearish, especially when volume is relatively as high as well. So yeah, so short term was actually close up on my trading stop loss, which is why I took a decent amount of profit. As you can see this jump over here. So there's something to bear in mind in terms of my trading style and methodology. So this trade actually has been closed up. So actually remove this as well. So yeah, so that's basically the thoughts. And if it does fall over to this green spot which I've drawn, and that was based on the combination on the 4-hourly chart and also the daily green, yellow color horizontal resistance / support right now. So if it does fall over here and find support, I'll definitely look to add here in terms of long-term investment. Over here, I've already added previously around here, so I'm not going to add any more. But of course, if time permits and it past the next month, end of this month, end of November, and it's still around this price region, I'll definitely look to add as well. That's based on the monthly dollar cost averaging approach. Otherwise, right now, as I mentioned over here, wait for a clearer consolidation of 4-hourly chart. Even if it does from a bullish market structure, I wouldn't enter because you could simply just bounce up over here, find resistance, and form a potentially rising triangle pattern, or you could form a symmetrical triangle pattern, or you could form a descending triangle pattern, or you could even form some sort of wedges and stuff like that, or even a parallel channel and stuff like that. So the possibility right now is too many, and there isn't much good risk to reward setup in terms of price action wise. Systematically trading, I will still carry on, but otherwise that's more or less about it. I'm still leaning towards the long side bias, but if we trend nearer towards this support at this 12,900 mark, then I'll lean towards bearish momentum, especially if it cleanly breaks below this 50 simple moving average on the 4-hourly chart and fails to close up above thereafter. All right, otherwise, that's basically about it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.